So Joy, I mean, I don't know, I don't remember if I asked you. So how did that make you feel as well? Like, there's something Rachel was just saying there that what was even more upsetting was that these were adults that were making all these comments. And how did that make you feel having to read them?
Well, I was like really sad when I was reading them because like we work so hard and to have people trash us not because of the app but because of the color of our skin. Like it kind of gets to you because they don't see what you're doing, they just see what you are rather than how hard you try, and it doesn't matter to them how hard you try. That your color of your skin will always affect how they feel about you. But at the same time, I was like, oh, these are grown adults. Like I felt sad for them that they had the time and they put the effort into going to insult minors on the internet because like who does that?
Like
So
the memes, like some of the pictures, you can tell they put some time into them.
literally with the memes and stuff, yeah, you could tell.
Like they put time and effort.
Yeah. It was really, really sad to. I mean, first of all, you were getting the tweets from Leo Baraka, and then other people were saying, "Oh, well done," and then next minute, some set of people just come from nowhere and try to, take the clouds off you guys. Like, but how it was also great to see that there were a lot of Irish people who stood up and said, "No, no, no, that's not nice." I can't remember her name now, Emma or something. She shared. I'll try and find out her name now. She did a video again. I was just kind of pointing out, that look, guys, what you guys are doing is wrong. Like these girls are Irish girls. They're representing Ireland. Why would you guys say this to kill their spirit, more or less? A lot of Irish people as well came up and spoke against it, called it out, whatever you like. So I suppose it shows that it's not everybody, that is on this bandwagon. That people out there genuinely care about other people, and it's important to know that. It's very important to note that, because then you're like, nobody cares anyway. And then can you just imagine the other, the young people who are facing things like that every day, and no one to encourage them, and they have to just keep encouraging themselves and going through it, and it's killing their spirit, they're killing their confidence, they're hating the color of their skin, they're wishing there's somebody else, they're having identity crisis, so having said that, now if you guys were to face this sort of backlash again, say tomorrow you guys do another amazing thing and they come again, do you feel, say Rachel, do you feel that you'd be better equipped, to handle that, to handle the criticism and the racist talk? And because we kind of have to prepare for it, like one of you said, you felt like your parents were used to it, which is sad. Like it's really sad to have to say that or to hear that, but it is the truth. So do you feel like, in a next time situation, if that were to ever happen, would you guys be more equipped to handle it emotionally or whatever way?
I feel like what really affected me personally with the tweets was that was the first time I've ever experienced something like that. So I feel like if it happened again, it wouldn't hit me like as hard as it did the first time. I would probably do the same thing over again, like screenshot the tweets, post the tweets, so everyone can, like kind of see. And because I posted tweets, a lot of people voted, like I said. So I feel like I do that same thing again. But emotionally, it wouldn't affect me the same way that I did the first time. I probably wouldn't get the same anger or the same upset or whatever that I got the first time. So yeah, I think I'm more prepared, I think is the word to use probably, for that kind of thing if it happens again.
And Margaret, yourself?
Yeah, I think like seeing like as this was the first time we've each ever experienced anything like this, and like just from the like shock and surprise that people would even be thinking that way. Yeah, I don't think like if that was happening again, like emotionally, I think we'd definitely be prepared and maybe not as surprised as we were the first time. So yeah.
Yeah. And Joy?
Yeah, I believe that as well. Like, it was just like a learning experience that people will not always want you to succeed, but you just disregard them because what does their opinion matter? Like, it won't affect what you're doing. So I kind of just learned how to like ignore the hate because it won't benefit me to go attack them back. Like, you don't gain anything. Just move on with your life, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. And even, I guess, I mean, the position that you were put in, you should have felt like you were like mother hen, and you wish you could just take the pain away from their heart and turn off the internet, turn off everything, and say, okay, don't read, don't listen. But there's no way you can do that. Like you would have thought to yourself, like, I mean, I was trying to mentor these girls to, you know, do this and do something better for themselves. So having to deal with all this racist stuff was never part of the plan. How did that make you feel, having to read this disgusting things, you know, on social media and in the news?
Yeah, it actually, if I tell you that it did not affect me, I'll be lying. But I needed to put up a face to make sure that this girl's feels is just, let them just feel that it's just one of those things. You know, I remember the night after I saw it, I was just going through it. I actually cried, especially when I saw the monkey face. And, you know, sorry, I'm getting emotional now because it just reminded me of that time.
I'm sorry. Listen, it must have been really tough. It must have been really tough. It was a situation
And
that
she was so strong for all of us. Like, she didn't let us know that she was upset. I didn't know that she was affected by it. I went to her house the day after, and she was like, "Come on, girl, it's fine. Just, you know, just move past it." I don't know. That's the kind of woman Auntie is. Like, she didn't let us know that she was upset because she wanted to be strong for all of us.
Okay.
Are you back?
So basically,
no, I mean, haven't won the competition now, you know. Look, I don't know what process you guys took, but you know, you would have had to do some couple of hours brainstorming, you know, writing stuff, you know, researching and all that. And you know, maybe if your mentor is anything like I feel that she is very serious about her work, you're like, oh, come on, girls, we need to do this, we need to do that. You're like, and then you guys obviously don't have the full picture of how big this was. Now, looking back, how do you feel about your mentor?
I'd say that I'm just so grateful to Miss Nomai for like everything she's done for us and helped us to achieve. Because like at this point, like I see her as a blessing to all of us, because like she's a true role model to so many people, and showing us that absolutely nothing is impossible with hard work and determination. So
Enjoy. Your thoughts?
Like, I think she's an amazing woman as well.
they make me feel cool.
Like, and yeah, she's the best role model one could like ask for. We like learned so much from her, and through her guidance and her patience with us, we were able to like do so much, and so many opportunities have been open to us because of her. So really grateful.
Brilliant. And Rachel?
Well, I've personally known Auntie Evelyn since I was about 8 years old, and she was my Sunday school teacher. And from the moment I met her, I knew she was she's just an amazing, like, I can't even explain how much of an amazing person she is. I mean, she'd work so hard just to make sure that we knew what we were doing and that we would achieve our full potential. And even times when we probably weren't working as hard as she'd want us to, like, it would be so easy for her to be like, that's it, I'm giving up, I'm not doing it again. But she kept pushing us, so she just wanted the best for us from the beginning, and from letting us come to our house at, like, we keep saying that we're at our house at 3 a.m. because that's not a joke. We're literally there so many days at 3 a.m. and she'd make sure we'd all be eating. She'd be like, are you eating? And then she'd buy us food, all this and that, taking us to and back from Dublin, all this stuff. Like I'm just so thankful to have her in her life. And I don't even see her like, yeah, she's our mentor in this competition, but I feel like she's also a mentor for us in life. Like some of the things we talk about, like just general things about, like general things in life that, you know, you usually talk to about with your parents. But that's why I kind of feel like Auntie Evelyn's more like a second mom to us now. So yeah, definitely.
That's brilliant.